Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, the other day over the weekend, I was having a conversation with one of my clients named Ann. And when she jumped on the call with me, she was sharing her frustration. She was telling me about a lot of things she was just angry or frustrated and just discouraged around. And this is after she had dropped 80 pounds. You know, she's down now 90 pounds. But she was just telling me how the weight loss that she's had up to this point has caused a lot of frustration in her life with people that she thought were, in her corner, supported her, people who used to really be her friends. You know, she at one point was really heavy young lady, and she would always make light out of it and laugh about it with the people that she was around, like the people at church, her friends, and all these different people. And there was no problem, when she would goof around and talk about her weight. But now that she's lost the weight, and when she was around 80 pounds down, there's a lot of people now who are, man, did you lose that? Did you? She had to do some type of weight loss surgery to do that. She ain't just do that with no diet and workout. And, she has people like saying things like that. Why you don't lose no more weight. Don't lose no more. Stop losing weight. Why you keep doing that? And it can be very heartbreaking. And she was explaining this to me and just pouring her heart out. I could just hear the shakiness in her voice and I could tell how painful it was for her because these were people that were her friends. And even she explained how some of these people are people that she looked up to, who are older than her and, at the church that she goes to. And these folks were also shaming her and, saying, hey, she must have did the Ozempic, or she must have did some weight loss surgery, but just don't want to tell nobody. And so it's very hurtful, which I empathize with it because when you put in time and effort to get results, when you did the way that you did it, but people are saying you did it in a different way, it's like a slap in the face, man. It's like a slap in the face. When you putting in the work, you putting in the time and effort, you making the sacrifices, yet you have people who have no idea the type of stress and pressure and sacrifice you put yourself through. They trying to downplay what you did. Oh, it must have been water weight. Oh, she must have did the weight loss surgery. Oh, she must have did the Ozempic, but don't want to tell nobody. That's hurtful, man. It's really hurtful. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. And so this caused a lot of frustration in her mind, and got on the call with her just to talk about it. And now she's down 90 pounds. And so here's what I told her, and here's what I want to shed light on with y'all as well as you go throughout your weight loss journey, because it's not just diet, it's not just workout that holds people back. It's not diet and workout; those are important, but it's other social dynamics that cause a lot of people not to be able to lose the weight and keep it off. And one of the things is this: you have to step into your new normal and realize your new normal is going to cause other people discomfort. When you drop 30 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, there's going to be friends, there's going to be family members, there's going to be neighbors and co-workers that when you first started, they probably was like, oh, you doing a little workout there? Okay, let's see how it go. Okay, you still doing that little diet thing? Why you got to do all that? You look good the way you are. And then you going to have some folks who, they will be like, oh, okay, we'll see. We'll see how long you keep it up. But then after a couple of months go by, you lose the weight. Now they didn't shut the fuck up. They don't say nothing no more. They don't call you like they used to call you. They don't talk to you like they used to talk to you as much no more. And now they talking behind your back because you have a new normal now of going to the gym. You have a new normal now. Instead of drinking a whole bunch of soda and juice and simply lemonade, your ass drinking water. You drinking sparkling water. That's going to make some folks uncomfortable because now you're putting up a mirror in front of them. You didn't actually went through with the process of losing the weight, but they didn't. They are still overweight. They still having health issues, but they was just hoping that you wasn't going to stay the course. I was telling my coaching clients this earlier. We just had a community call, our group coaching call. Misery loves company, guys. Misery loves company. You notice the misery, those type of people who dwell in misery, they always sick. They always gossiping. It ain't no positivity going on. It's always something negative going on. It's always about how they can't do something versus how figuring out a way to where they can do it. It's always a can't. It's always I'll get to that couple of months down the road. I'll get to that next year. Misery love company. And so even while you're on your weight loss journey, before, during, and even when you get to where you want to be at, you're going to have these type of people in your life. Sometimes they're the people that's close to you. Your loved ones, could be your spouse in some cases. It could be your kids. It could be your friends. It could be your neighbors. It could be your co-workers, right? But you got to stay the course. And what I call this, you got to stand on business. You got to stand on business, man, because everybody's not going to see what you see in yourself. Everybody's not going to see the potential that you see in yourself. Like, guys, where I've gotten to in my life, at one point I was an in-person trainer. And I loved doing in-person at one point. But I just noticed, I was like, man, I love training these, 10 to 15 people on a weekly basis, but I just want to help so many more people. I just feel like I know too much to just be in this damn gym with these four walls. Like, I want to help thousands, millions. That's just what my mind had grew to because I had been exposed to those type of opportunities with seeing people doing it. And I'm like, man, I could do the same thing. I could help way more people with what I know, with the charisma that I have, with the look that I have. You know what I'm saying? I know I can help way more people. And so as I started to step into this my new norm of stepping into online fitness coaching, helping people with nutrition and fitness and, giving them workout plans and meal plans, the trainers at the gym, how that little online fitness thing going? How that going? You still doing it? You still on it? When you getting your Corvette, Jay? When you go get your Corvette? Before I got my Corvette. When you go get your Corvette? When you go get your Porsche? When it's coming? You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say they bad people, but that's their lane. And when you step into a new norm, you're gonna have to meet new people in that new norm. It's not to say you got to cut them people off that, your loved ones, your friends. It's not to say you got to cut them off. But you got to love some of those people from a distance, especially if they're envying you, they hating on you, and they discouraging you. You still care about them. Not that you got it, some of them you got to cut off. But what I'm saying is, I didn't start to really take off in my online fitness coaching business until I started investing in mentorship to get around other people that were doing online coaching just like I'm doing, where we can, celebrate each other's wins. We understand each other. We understand the frustrations and the goals and the lifestyle. Guys, when you lose 30, 50, 100 pounds and your friend's still overweight, still eating cheeseburgers all the goddamn time, still eating, drinking Simply lemonade every day like it's water, they're not going to understand that new norm. They're not. It's going to make them uncomfortable. And so they're gonna make it. This is a prime example. If you're becoming successful at losing weight or building a business or whatever it is, and you talking to your friends and they start to feel like you bragging, that lets you know that your ass is not in the right environment. Because if you're in the right environment, they're going to encourage you, celebrate you for losing weight. They're gonna celebrate you for building your business, and they're not gonna, man. She just trying to brag. They must think they better than us because they losing weight. That's what's gonna seem like when you're not in the right environment. And so as you continue to lose weight, you still love and care about those people, because sometimes they are, our friends, our family members, people go to church with. But just know, your new norm is gonna require new people as well. That's going to encourage you, to stay on track, hold you accountable, support you, celebrate you. This is how you get results and keep them. All right? It's not just the diet. It's not just the workout plan. It's not just the coach holding you accountable. It's you being in an environment that supports your dreams and aspirations and ambitions. It's just like if I had a seed, all right? It was a healthy seed, a little healthy green seed, but I put it in the ground, and in the ground is like dry. It's real dry dirt. The soil is just like terrible, right? The seed isn't gonna grow and blossom just because of it being in the wrong environment. But let's say we take that same seed and we put it in soil that's good, healthy soil. It's moist. You know what I'm saying? The sun is hitting it just right. You know what I'm saying? And then the seed just starts sprouts and blossoming, right? That's the power of environment, guys. Some of y'all, you have everything. You have all the potential in the world. You're just in the wrong environment. You're not in an environment that's telling you, hey, man, when are you going to the gym? How many days a week you go to the gym? Man, what kind of food you eating to lean out and have energy? When you're in the wrong environment, them folks gonna be like, man, you can have another drink, you can have another beer, you can drink some more sweet tea, you can drink some more simple lemonade. Hey, that ain't that bad. You can drink that. That's what the wrong environment will tell you. In that wrong environment, you see these folks high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, they didn't have strokes, but they still telling you this though. They still tell you it ain't bad, do they? But they got health issues. They obese. They 50, 100 pounds overweight, trying to tell you what to do. Just because maybe they've tried in the past and it didn't work for them. That don't mean that they just, maybe they didn't quit. But you ain't quit. They telling you based on them quitting. But that doesn't mean you need to dim your light because it didn't work for them. That don't mean you don't need to invest in that coaching program or that book because they want to quit on their weight loss goals. And now they just want to sit in that misery. They don't have to be you. You get in the right environment that's going to support you and encourage you, hold you accountable, support you. And when you get in that type of environment, it pulls you into being successful. You don't have to force your way into being successful because you're in the presence of success. All right? And so this is I want to share this story because I know a lot of people go through this, and it's something that's really, it burns a lot of people up on the inside because it's like, man, I would have thought you would go be happy for me. I would have thought that you would have been celebrating my success. But then when you became successful, they really not even talking to you. They don't even really want to come around like that no more. You're like, damn, why they acting like that? Why they acting different? But they try to make it seem like you acting different, but all you doing is just making sure you're taking care of yourself. You might be trying to lose weight because you want to feel more proud about how you look, but you just hadn't voiced it to them. Like, man, I feel like a piece of shit right now, man. I feel terrible. All this weight on me, I got high blood pressure, and I got type 2 diabetes. I'm feeling shame about it. I don't want to tell nobody about this type of stuff, but they thinking you feel like you better than everybody else. No. Guys, stand on business. If you want to lose that weight and get it off because you want to be proud of how you look, you want to be a better role model for the people you love and care about, your kids, your spouse, whoever it is, right? You want to be able to go on vacations and trips and feel proud about how you look in your photos. You want to date and not feel like shame because you're like, man, I got these man titties, man. I got a little bit too much stomach right here. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business. Keep running the plays. Keep doing what you got to do to get to where you want to be at, to where you feel happy. And don't allow other people to dim your light because maybe they done gave up and quit on themselves. They don't have to be you. All right? Anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button, leave your boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.